Hi there. I decided to do a video log or a vlog today instead of to write. Yesterday my post was called Response, Not Reaction, and at the end of that I said that I would respond today and talk a little bit about that, which is incredibly ironic and maybe appropriate given that my entire day so far has been loaded with reaction. I'm not even going to go into all the details of the things that have occurred so far today that have set my teeth on edge. Suffice it to say, I have been reacting all day long so far. I would like to say that the things that I offer you and the advice and the deep font of wisdom that I am is stuff that I actually apply in my own life, but today I can't even remotely say that. Today, all about reacting. I did jot down a few notes about the difference between reaction and response, so I'm going to give that to you for what it's worth and maybe even listen to it myself and see where we go from here. So reaction, right? Besides that just being me personified today, reaction is, from my perspective, when I clamp down, when I quickly move from whatever it is that's happening in an experience or in circumstances or even in my emotions to a place of judgment, where I often feel things like worry and anxiety. Today, I would feel things like frustration and anger. But that's me extending judgment to things that are happening, highly reactive, as opposed to being responsive, which feels more open-handed versus clamping down, which would mean that I would actually listen versus just take in information and then immediately start speaking. It would mean that I would allow the current circumstances and even the emotions and feelings that I have around them to exist without being so inclined toward judgment. That I would take some deep breaths, that I would allow things to be as they are and give them some space, give myself some space and time to respond versus react. More than anything, response to me feels like being present. When I react, I've already played the tape forward, or I'm looking back, or I'm so stuck in an emotion that is tied to something that already happened that I'm not really present, and I'm not really listening, and I'm not breathing, and I'm not able to move forward. So let's hope that the remainder of my day will be one that is filled with more examples of response than reaction. But if nothing else, I just wouldn't ever want you to have the sense that anything I talk about, I automatically practice, because clearly today that is not true. Response, Rana, not reaction. So much better.